Hello there, good evening, and welcome to the channel. Tonight's addiction is episode 2 of the Golden Zone project, so sit back and relax and let's jump right in. Before we can even think about starting episode 2, it would be extremely handy if we knew what zone we are going to, and fingers crossed we get a good one. Let's find out. Using a random name generator, I have typed in all 118 zones currently in game, not including battleground scenarios or capital cities, and I have already removed Nagran from episode 1. Give me something nice please. Welcome to the barren bone-filled wasteland that is Desolace, located in western Kalimdor. Such an underrated zone lost in time and is a pretty decent map for a farmer. This zone has some good farming locations that you may not be aware of and is home to Maraudon, one of the top 5 transmogs dungeon farms in game. And the zone is hiding a secret in plain sight that I bet you never knew was there. Every single area on the east side of the zone, from Sargeron in the northeast, all the way down to Maraudon Coven in the far south, is completely pointless for farming. Please do not waste your time there. Most mobs have extremely low drop rates on low-value green transmogs and only drop silver and cloth. So let's head to Maraudon, and 100% know this will not be a transmogs farm. I will be showing you my weird method of farming this dungeon which makes me gold. Maraudon is a level 45 to 52 dungeon made up of caverns located in the Valley of Spears, east of Shadowprey village and on the west side of the zone. The dungeon entrance is located underground, and to access it you need to open the main door and run down to the portal room. This method of farming is only for skinners, and is optimized for a druid. Druids have a skill that will teleport them to Dream Grove, a druid-only zone. What makes this skill overpowered for a farmer is you can use the skill a second time 10 seconds later to teleport you back outside the dungeon you was just farming, cutting down on run times. Right at the start of the dungeon when you first enter you will see some turtles, one group to your left, another group behind you, and 3 single turtles in between. We are here to kill and skin them for their leathers, that is it, it's rather simple, kill all turtles and run out and reset. But wait! You cannot just run out, as the exit is at the end of the dungeon, so as a druid we use a Dream Grove portal. For everyone else simply open your dungeon finder, click on pre-made groups and start your own party. While you are still in the dungeon, then close that window and simply leave the group. A few moments later you will get a warning saying you are not in a party and will be teleported back outside, and a 60-second countdown starts. It's a 1-minute wait, but it will teleport you back outside where you can reset and run again. The Golden Zone project is aimed at showing you viable farms you can do no matter the expansion. Because the materials gained from my farms are always needed for a number of reasons, from leveling professions to crafting rare items, and everything in between. Please be 100% aware that I am not showing you any farms in any of my videos due to them being hot, because their price have shot up for that day. Sorry, but no, I do not do that. All farms I show will make you a steady stream of gold, the amount of which you obtain is up to you and how much you put into farming, what farm you pick and so on. And please check your auction houses and compare prices before you start a farm. Sorry, but I wanted to make that fully clear and understandable, thank you. The Maraudon profit breakdown is rather simple. There is nothing to convert the leather to make more gold unless you use in a craft and sell the transmogs, which is just another method I tend to never use. So everything you get from the turtles just outright sell on the auction house. You will get a lot of big mouth clams, and the loot can be good gold, but the drop rate sucks donkey toe, so judgment call before you do open them if you decide to. Here are my results after a 10-run lockout and what I managed to obtain. Not bad for the time spent farming, but I do have better spots, and not forgetting I need to show you the zone's broken secret. I would like to point out that I do have 14 characters to date and have maxed out my professions up to Dragonflight in all areas. This project is aimed at helping everyone and every profession. I will try to cover all areas, but skinning and mining are my go-to for making gold mostly at the moment. Next, we are heading to the only reliable skinning spot on the map located at the Cenarion Wildlands. This farming location is rather large as you can see on the map, and due to this honestly, there is no set optimized route I use here, but I do tend to go anti-clockwise. It just feels right after years of farming here. The profit breakdown for the Cenarion Wildlands. Sell everything on the auction house. You can convert lower tier leathers into higher tier versions, but you 100% be losing gold on the conversion rates, so just do not bother and sell them raw. As you can see, there is quite a lot you can obtain here. Within the same area just to the west is a small amount of whirlwind rippers that will drop essence of air, elemental air and breath of the wind, and all have decent drop rates. And this farm can be done by anyone. The next location is on the coastline west of Furion Post and in the upper northwest corner of the zone. Within the sea you will find Servants of Neptulan. These have a 0.3% chance to drop essence of water, which for a reagent is rather low. Even with a good price tag, they are still not worth the time spent farming them in my opinion. In the same area, you will see water-logged footlockers all over the bottom of the sea. I wasted 80 keys opening these and got less than 10 gold back, so I would suggest you ignoring them. The zone has a healthy amount of herbs and mining nodes. I only did a small farm to get some numbers, and here are the results. Gathering farms like mining and herbs are really easy to break down. It's a simple case of sell everything and keep what you need. It cannot be more straightforward than that. Prices will be different on your servers. I am just showing you details and what I obtained. Now it's time for the zone to show us this mystery secret I mentioned at the start of the video. Located on the west side of the Kodo graveyard, west of the Cenarion Wildlands, you will find in plain sight a solo force spawn location that is just broken, as you are about to see. This spot is best used with a ranged class as it will not work with melee. Move to the target location I ping in the video and basically start killing. Honestly, this spot is difficult to describe how it works in a video, so my best advice here is to just do what I do and profit. The only time you should be moving is after a few minutes to grab the loot. This spot is 100% a transmogs farm as no reagent apart from cloth drop here. But there are some very high value items that can drop, and as it's open world content you will get the zone drops also. I tend not to do transmogs farms, but the project is aimed at showing all that a zone has to offer, so enjoy. I have known about this spot now for a few years at least, and it still works in 2023. Now the biggest tip I can offer you here is simple. You will get a lot of items, weapons, and armor. Decide what you want to keep them, send everything else to your disenchanter, as most items that drop from here will get you greater eternal essences, which is another great source of gold. I will let the footage run for a moment before I show you the end results. I did only stay for a 30-minute session as I wanted to continue editing this video, but the results might surprise you. Make this farm even easier by using the action targeting system found in the game options under the combat tab. When made active, this system will automatically target the closest mob to you, so you do not need to. I 100% love this system as a farmer and use it all the time now for farming. Give it a try. $84,000 gold for 30 minutes of doing hardly anything. See? This spot is just broken. That's all the viable farming locations Desolace has to offer. If you think I have missed any important farming spot, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you found this episode helpful in some way. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, it really is helping the community to grow. I shall catch you all in the next video, but until then, be safe everyone.